My audience. Okay. Hi. My name is Kylie Marshall. Every day you sacrifice time with yourself and family to clock into work. You work 40 hours a week just to not be able to afford rent, groceries, and your basic life necessities. This is not a consequence of irresponsible spending or short-term circumstance, but the harsh reality for millions of Americans. This is due to our low minimum wage. The federal minimum wage is $7.25. This is the lowest an employer can pay a worker. This has not changed since the year of 2009. In those 16 years, the cost of living has heavily increased, while the minimum wage has stayed stagnant. I'm advocating to raise the federal minimum wage to $15. No one deserves to live paycheck to paycheck. According to the February 16, 2021 Mackinac Center article, one of the reasons minimum wage should not increase is because it will eliminate entry-level jobs. Raising the value to work will also increase the skill set and experience people need to have to enter the job. But minimum wage jobs aren't just for teenagers anymore. The average worker is usually an adult with a family to support. All the life expenses have gone up while workers are paid less each and every year with the rise of inflation. Increasing the minimum wage will help boost our economy. When workers earn more, they will tend to spend more as well. This strengthens communities and circulates money back into the economy with the increased spending. Another common argument is that jobs will be lost or small businesses will be in danger. Many states have shot this evidence down though. According to the Department of Labor, New York, California, and the state of Washington have the highest minimum wages that are set at $16.50 or higher. In Washington, D.C.'s minimum wage is $17.50. Their businesses have adapted, employment has remained the same, and workers were able to easily meet their needs. In the June 3rd of 2025 article by US Facts, they stated that a person earning $7.25 an hour and work 40 hours a week would only be able to make $15,000 a year before taxes. Even though the 2024 poverty level was set at $16,320. They also say that $1.60 was an hour was the minimum wage in 1968, and that's now the equivalent to $14.42 in 2024. This makes it impossible for future generations to break the cycle of poverty. This increase can reduce the usage of government assistance and lower taxes. Workers wouldn't have to work 2 to 3 jobs just to stay afloat. Also, raising the wages will also increase productivity and effectiveness in the workplace. Workers will go home to stable housing, have better health outcomes, and improve mental health. People have the opportunity to spend more time with family and pursue a higher education. As of November 23rd of 2025, Fairview Fire Rescue states that in November of 2025, the minimum wage will increase depending on states. As a country, we are slowly but surely making progress. This decision is bigger than a policy, but a statement on our values. Everyone deserves more than the bare minimum. The minimum wage needs to be a living wage. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna have let me get my cards back. Q&A session.
I have a question.
Yes.
What role does fair pay play in creating a more stable and productive workforce?
So when people are paid more, they're more inclined to come to work, have a better attitude, outcoming and better customer service for the customers, obviously, and also more productivity, which will help the business grow, which will also in turn help the economy grow.
More questions.
How do you think that like the $15 minimum wage would affect like small businesses differently than larger corporations?
That's a common argument among economists, and they say that small businesses will decrease because they can't afford this minimum wage. But in the bigger cities, they've increased this minimum wage, and their business have adapted, and their like employees have like stayed the same. So like the businesses haven't been dropping, and since people will be making more, they'll be also spending more at these local businesses, and they can afford more.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Question.
Oh, thank you.
Is it ethical for people to work full time yet still be unable to afford housing?
Can you repeat your question one more time, please?
Is it ethical for people to work full time yet still be unable to afford housing?
That is not ethical at all. Like working 40 hours a week and still not being able to afford things like rent and groceries, like that is not okay.
Yeah.
The inflation in our economy has really just been skyrocketing over the past couple years, and I feel like the wage needs to also reflect that.
Right.
Mhm.
It's a housing crisis right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got a question.
Yes.
Should a living wage be considered a basic human right?
I think it should be. Everyone deserves to be able to live affluently and not have to worry about when their next meal is coming from, if they're going to get evicted. And this will also decrease the usage of government assistance and also decrease the taxes that everybody keeps complaining about. So thank you guys so much for listening to my speech. Great questions. Oh my